Nobody was expecting it, my friend. This caught everyone by surprise. While the fans were waiting for common reinforcements, the management went there and attacked where nobody expected. A bold, strategic move that could ignite the season. Before revealing everything, leave your like and subscribe now, because you deserve to know firsthand who is coming to change the game for the Lakers. Urgency, shock, and an uncertain future, that's exactly what's in the air in Los Angeles right now. Imagine this moment. The Lakers have just secured Luka Doncic with a new long-term contract, a move hailed as nothing short of a masterstroke. The fan base is electric, celebrating as if the team had already punched its ticket to another championship run. But while purple and gold confetti still seems to be falling in the minds of Lakers fans, whispers from behind the scenes suggest a twist in the story no one expected. ESPN's Brian Windhorst has dropped a bombshell. The very deal that placed Luka at the center of the Lakers' future could also pave the way for LeBron James to walk away from the team as soon as the 2025-26 season ends. Yes, you heard that right. The man who redefined the franchise since his arrival in 2018, the face of the Lakers' modern era, could be preparing for one final season in Los Angeles. And this isn't just idle speculation. There's reasoning and strategy behind it. And that's why the conversation has shifted from celebration to cautious curiosity. On the 5th of August episode of The Hoop Collective, the analysts were unanimous in their praise of the Doncic extension. Tim Bontemps described it as the ultimate strategic move, giving the Lakers complete flexibility to shape their roster however they choose. But it was Windhorst who introduced the element of uncertainty. One of the possible directions the Lakers could take with this newfound flexibility, he suggested, is moving on from LeBron James after this season. It's a bold statement considering that, even at 40 years old, LeBron continues to put up numbers that most players could only dream of: 24.4 points, 8.2 assists, 7.8 rebounds, shooting an impressive 51.3% from the field and 37.6% from three. These stats earned him yet another All-Star selection, an All-NBA nod, and a sixth-place finish in MVP voting. He is still one of the league's top performers. But the front office's focus now appears to be on building around its younger core: Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, and DeAndre Ayton, all under 28. That forward-looking approach suggests that while LeBron may still shine on the court, the Lakers could see him as more of a symbolic leader than the centerpiece of their future plans. This raises the obvious question: what happens if LeBron decides he's not done after the 2025-26 season? If he maintains this level of performance and makes it clear he wants to keep playing, he would instantly become the most sought-after free agent of the 2026 offseason. Teams around the league would line up for the chance to sign a player who still delivers elite production and brings unparalleled leadership and star power. The possibilities for his next chapter are almost endless. Could we see an emotional return to the Cleveland Cavaliers, where his career began and where he brought the city its first NBA title? Could he reunite with the Miami Heat, rekindling the fire of those championship years alongside a new generation of stars? Or could he join forces with a major rival, like the Golden State Warriors, in a move that would shock the basketball world? With the Lakers seemingly committed to the Luka plan, it's not just possible, it's plausible. And when you consider how this could shake the entire league, it's no longer a matter of if change is coming, but when and how it will happen. And while the basketball world debates LeBron's future, there's another story in Los Angeles that proves how quickly fortunes can change, and this one involves a completely different type of star. Jordan Goodwin's journey with the Lakers during the 2024-25 season became one of the most inspiring stories of the year. He wasn't a household name when he joined. In fact, he started as a training camp invitee, coming from the G League without a guaranteed spot. But through sheer effort, defense, and hustle, he earned his place in J.J. Redick's rotation. On a team loaded with offensive talent, Goodwin brought something different: a relentless defensive presence and an unlimited motor. He took on the toughest defensive assignments night after night and embraced the gritty, thankless jobs that rarely make headlines but win games. Goodwin's averages 5.6 points, 3.9 rebounds, 1.4 assists, and 1.0 steals in 18.7 minutes per game don't jump off the page, but they don't tell the full story. He became a spark plug, someone who could swing the momentum of a game with his energy. And then there was the mask, his signature black protective face mask, worn due to an old injury, which became a symbol of his toughness and reminded fans of the late Kobe Bryant's iconic masked performances. Lakers fans embraced him not just as a player but as a personality. His role grew quickly, and after starting the season on a two-way deal, the Lakers converted his contract to a standard NBA deal to keep him for the playoffs. Along the way, he delivered memorable performances, like scoring 17 points with 8 rebounds and 2 steals in a win over the Utah Jazz, or hitting 5 three-pointers against the Brooklyn Nets in March, arguably his personal highlight of the year. But just as quickly as Goodwin's rise happened, the offseason brought a harsh reality. In their push to sign Marcus Smart, the Lakers needed cap space, and Goodwin was the odd man out. His release was met with disappointment from fans, and even teammates voiced their support for him publicly. Soon after, Goodwin found himself back with the Phoenix Suns, a team he had played for in the past. And the timing could work in his favor. The Suns are entering a new chapter after trading Kevin Durant and buying out Bradley Beal, leaving room for new contributors to step up. Goodwin could very well seize a significant role in Phoenix, possibly even more prominent than what he had in Los Angeles. Still, his departure leaves a void not in statistics, but in the intangible spark he brought to the Lakers bench. And it's moments like these that make this offseason in Los Angeles feel so charged with emotion. Two very different stories, one about a legend whose future may lead him away from the franchise, and another about an underdog whose time in purple and gold ended too soon, are now part of the same larger narrative. The Lakers are changing, they're building for tomorrow, but as they do, they're saying goodbye to pieces of what made the recent past so captivating. And for Lakers Nation, that's a reality that's as bittersweet as it is unavoidable. Because if saying goodbye to Jordan Goodwin already tugged at the heartstrings of this fan base, just imagine the day when the news breaks that LeBron James is truly leaving Los Angeles. That will be a moment not just for the Lakers, but for the entire NBA, and it's a day that, if the whispers are true, may be closer than anyone dared to think.